All right, what's going on, boys? Welcome in. Yesterday, NASCAR race got postponed. We were doing the show for subscribers. Today, the race is at noon. Mostly everybody's at work, so we figured we'd throw it on the Run Pure Bets YouTube channel for the public. And if anybody's not at work and wants to come and hang out with us for a couple hours, you're more than welcome to. Got my guy Coop with me, as always. What's going on, my friend? Didn't go to work today, or left early at least.
Yeah, I left early. So, left it early. Too much money on the line, man.
That's what I'm talking about.
Too much racing left.
So, yeah. So I have learned over the doing this show for NASCAR purposes that the weather on the internet doesn't mean a whole lot most of the time. I checked the weather. It said like mid 70s, sun beaming today, ready to go, thinking the track conditions are going to be different. It looks like yesterday right now. Just not raining.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll wait and see.
Yeah, so if you didn't have a chance to watch the video that Coop and I did on the bet side and the DFS side, we were very, very, very high on all four Hendrick Motorsports cars. We thought one of them would probably win the race. We backed them in a bunch of different ways. They clearly look like two or three of them are the five best cars. But yesterday, Denny Hamlin did look like he had the best car on the track, which was a bit of a surprise for me and you because we didn't really see that coming. So at least at the starting point of today's race on lap 79, it looks like Denny Hamlin has the best car on the track.
That could all be driven by clean air, too. So we'll have to see.
True. That's true. But you know what, though? There is something to be said for him driving up to the front to get there. Because he passed, who'd he pass? Larson. He passed Elliott. He passed Blaney. So I mean, he did pass some really, really good cars to make his way up there. But
he started second, man.
Yeah, but he fell. But he fell back initially.
He had a third or fourth.
Right, but he still had to pass those three cars, three best cars supposed to race.
Yeah, we'll see. What'd Blaney go down pit road for?
I don't know. Oh, Coop, I see a little blue, bro. Look at the look at the track. Here we come.
Yeah, he has to go to the rear.
Who, Blaney?
Yeah.
Well, good thing we don't have any Ryan Blaney today. At least for now.
I mean, didn't these cars just pit?
I thought so. 18 hours ago.
Thanks to the people that could join in today. That's nice.
Yeah, for sure. So Denny Hamlin looked like he had a very good whip, right? But what did you think about the other Joe Gibbs racing cars from what we saw the first 75 laps? I thought they looked pretty average, I guess, right?
We'll have to wait and see what Kyle Busch. He stayed up there the whole time. I saw a tweet earlier today too that Kyle Busch has never lost on a race on his birthday.
I saw that too. That has to. How many races has he had on his birthday? Probably at least 5 or 6.
No.
No.
No. I mean, he's. You have your birthday every 7 years on a Saturday or a Sunday.
Yeah, but I mean, like Friday night trucks.
Well, I don't know if it included that or not, or if it was just Cup or what, but who knows? don't know. I was thinking more like 4 to 5, but I was just thinking, cup.
That's an odd stat.
Even 5 would be a lot, man.
Yeah, that would be a lot.
Maybe it's 2 or 3. Who knows?
I wish they had to restart the race, and like those 78 laps didn't mean anything. I want the whole 400 today.
Here we go. There's quite a few people at that track still for a Monday.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
That looks like a very fun place to watch a race.
I mean, I've seen some Monday races, man, where there's been like, probably less than 1,000 people there.
Yeah.
All right, we got the 200 cars out front. That's good.
All right, so Denny Hamlin, he was the first car to pit, right? Before we went.
Yeah.
So let me pull up the NASCAR live.
And he was moving.
Yeah, of course he's moving. Fucking Denny Hamlin. I'll tell you what, though. I would not mind him winning the race and Kyle Larson, Chase Elliott, and Bowman going 2, 3, 4. Because that will be a shit ton of money.
I mean, Truex just said, all right, go ahead.
Wow, man, he's on a fucking rocket ship today. It's unbelievable. And you know what? I was going through the tournaments yesterday on DraftKings Coop, looking to see like what lineups were really, really running well. And what's interesting is like if historically at Dover, all the Joe Gibbs cars are very good there, right? Like in terms of like average.
Man. God damn it.
What happened?
Caution. It's not good for the first stage.
What? Yeah, that's true. We have the 3 Hendrick cars, or the 2. Yes, all 3. Yeah. But anyway, like I was saying, historically, average finish wise, Joe Gibbs Racing has been pretty strong here, right? But it looked like in the majority of lineups, everybody was like everybody thought the way you and I did. They thought that Hendrick was going to rule the fucking roost today. Mm-hmm. And like you were instantly different on DraftKings. If you played Denny and Kyle Busch and like Marty, you were instantly different. And if you look at the lineups at the top, it's all Gibbs. Most of the lineups I see at the top, it's a ton of Gibbs.
Who ran into the back of Gillum?
I'm not sure. They're showing a picture of Ryan Blaney.
Right. Oh, Diego's in the chat. What's up, Diego?
There's my guy. Yeah, he's in the lab coat today. He's mixing chemicals.
Yeah, Y2J said Blaney hit him.
Let's go racing, boys.
That'll help out my Kevin Harvick chances to win top board. But, oh, man. Need to get this Hendrick shit home.
You are stressing today more than I've ever seen you stress a race since the day I met you. You must have more money on the race today than at any point since the day I met you. The good news is your bankroll goes up your unit limit goes up when the bankroll goes up. So my guy Coop is just stress mode. Adam Meyer, we are here on a Monday. We are Adam Meyer.
Oh, Adam Meyer's alive.
Yeah, Adam, I would like you to know that Coop is very concerned for your well-being. The last couple weeks, he's been like, I hope Iowa's okay, man. Hope he's all right.
Man, I don't even see him putting anything in the score.
Yeah, he's not my friend anymore. I mean, what are you going to do?
I just want to get this first stage home, man. Get some right stuff going, man.
Hefe said, who's got the rocket ship today? Well, it looks like it's Denny Hamlin, like a continuation from yesterday, but we're about 5 laps into today. So
Adam says he's alive and well. He's just been dissing you.
I see.
That's what it says.
Chris said, now this is a good day in the office. Let's go, Chris. Why not us today? Let's make some money today. Man, I did not expect Alex Bowman to struggle as much as he has so far.
Did he lose positions?
He's sitting 11th right now.
Yeah, I think he was 9th, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He is more of a favorite than Kyle Larson.
Rightfully so, based on what we've seen the first 90.
But that's odd for the books. With Larson up front.
I didn't take any bets with Bowman. He reminds me too much of Mikey. Well, Y2J, you know who Mikey's favorite driver is? Denny Hamlin.
Kyle Busch is moving up, man. We need to watch him.
Who won the Cup race last weekend, Coop? I'm drawing a blank. Oh, that was the Talladega race. Never mind.
Yeah,
Broke my. I remember.
How could you forget?
Yeah, I know. It's too early, bro.
I think you'll find out what kind of car Willie B has right now. Like if Busch can get by him and Chastain, I'd be worried about him from a winning perspective.
Right. So let's say the big three at Gibbs one of them wins the race and two of them finish in the top 5. Do we have to start thinking like they're on their way back?
I don't know. I mean, like, Denny's kind of come out of nowhere this week.
Yeah.
But I mean, again, is it the car or is it clean air?
Right.
Chastain got by Kyle Busch.
Man, that Ross Chastain, that race team has given him an absolute gem of a car this year.
They made a very good investment in buying Chip Ganassi.
Yeah.
I mean, they're getting their money. Oh, Lordy, he got past Larson.
Yeah. Rocket ship. And don't look now, but Chris Bell's about to pass Kyle Larson. Man, Gibbs looks fucking good.
Come on, give us 19 more laps.
Clouds are starting to break up, they're talking about. You'll love to see it. No one said if Denny wins this stage, I'll jump off a cliff. Well, I mean, we have been like really, really fortunate this year with stage 1. We hit it 3 weeks in a row. It's bound to happen. We've also
looks like Chastain got past Willie B. Starting to see more blue, like you said, man, in that background. I want to see complete blue, though.
We're gonna see it. We're starting stage 3 at 77 sun. All right.
Yeah, Hamlin has to go through sensitivity training, but that has nothing to do with his ability to race.
That, by the way, that sensitivity training is such a
right on his ass, man. We lost it. Oh, Denny is just smoking it today. No way he can hold him off for 15 laps.
No chance.
He ain't even gonna hold him off for 1.
No chance. He looks like Kyle Larson did about a dozen times last year. But yeah, like I was saying, that sensitivity training was such a joke. Like, how can you tell somebody on Fox that a Family Guy meme is inappropriate, which is another show on Fox, and you're going to make the guy go to sensitivity training? Get a life.
Yeah, I never saw him tweet or anything, so I don't know.
Fucking libs, man.
Denny's just toying with our hearts right now. He's like, I'm gonna let these motherfuckers on Run Pure, think about, they might get this stage 1 win, but I'm gonna take it in the last 3 laps, if not before.
You're right. He's thinking, you know what? Fuck Kyle and Keg, Coop and Keg. They didn't fucking. I'm not winning the race this week. Fuck you guys. Man, Chris Bell has a really nice car himself.
Yeah.
I'm not that worried about Alex Bowman right now, Coop, because isn't this always the case with him? Like he'll
come on late.
Yeah, always.
And there we go.
I would rather lose that stage 1 with 9 laps to go than on the last.
Larson's out of the top 5. Holy moly. I mean, Larson said yesterday his car was 1 or 2 stops away from being really good, man, but he's losing a lot of track position.
Sun's hitting I could see the sunlight hitting the track, by the way.
I mean, do we root for a Denny Hamlin, pit road penalty, or not? Because I don't know if I have enough confidence in Elliott and Larson.
I feel pretty good about Chase Elliott being a contender to win the race, because you and I thought that he was going to be the best Hendrick Motorsports car yesterday before the race. And I mean, he is like the second best car right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess you could make an argument for Chris Bell because he's going the wrong way. Elliott. These guys have been on old tires, though, right?
Yeah, they have older tires.
That's something to take into consideration, too.
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit.
Yeah, it's not that big of a difference, though. It's only like 12 laps.
Freaking Bell might catch Elliott.
That's what I'm saying. Elliott and Larson fell off a cliff, right?
Yeah, them tires could be.
Yeah.
But Truex didn't pit. Byron didn't pit. And like Kyle Busch, who had new tires, and Buescher, who had new tires, and Bowman, who had new tires, wasn't able to get by, any of them.
True.
So it's hard to figure out.
All fair points.
Don't know.
He's got 3 seconds on the field, bro.
Oh, yeah.
And he started this stage a second back. Fucking hey. Here's what I'll say to you. What are the odds on Chris Bell right now? Because I think we have to consider that. Maybe a little later, but I mean, Gibbs. Those two Gibbs cars look really, really good. I'll tell you, in retrospect, I wish this is what I love about this show is sometimes the subscribers get better numbers than me and you, because they'll bet anything that we say, and me and you we always err on the side of caution first. But man, like guys like Y2J sitting on fucking Denny Hamlin at like 8.5, 9-1 right now. That's a phenomenal bet. That looks like right now, man.
We're only a third of the way there.
Yep.
I mean, look at the Xfinity race. Allgaier at this point looked like Denny Hamlin.
True.
Barely just came on.
True. Hey, SFJ, do me a favor today over at Barstool. I want you to tell me the last time that the lines locked on Barstool for the final time today. If you're paying attention to the odds board, just keep a reminder of that for me. My man. Did you watch any of the NBA playoff game last night, Coop? Or we got done yesterday? Man, that Memphis Golden State game was an entertaining game. That fourth quarter.
I mean, DK has Denny Hamlin at 200, Larson at 650, Elliott at 350, and then everybody else is in the teens.
Yeah, I would say that I guess I agree with those odds right now, except I do think that Chris Bell should be maybe 8-1 right now, 9-1, and not in the teens. I would not mind a Denny speeding penalty, bro. And he does it like 10 times a year, so it could easily happen.
I just don't want to sit here and watch Denny Hamlin run around the track with 3 and 4 second lead all day.
East Coast says, first it's women's boxing. Now I'm watching NASCAR in the middle of a Monday. I'm pretty sure you guys are a bad influence, says the guy that bought a house just to play poker. I mean, that's the best story of all time.
Oh, Cindric didn't beat the repairs, and he's done for the day.
Then he lost the tire, Coop. He lost the tire. Let's go. We're back in the game, baby.
He lost the tire?
Yeah, the fucking tire went rolling down pit road. Here we come.
Like it fell off his car or never was on? Or what?
It fell off the car, just like every other time we've seen it this year. We're back in the game. How's that tire?
Is he riding around with no tire on?
I mean, the tire almost beat him off pit road.
Does he have 4 tires on his car?
No, he has 3. And
so
the
he's
tire,
probably he's going to lose a lap.
Yeah, the tire. Legitimately, the tire almost beat him off pit road.
You shitting me?
I swear to God.
Show me video.
Somebody tweet at me if you guys see the video of him and the tire chasing the
Holy
yellow.
shit. 38 new messages. I didn't have any when I went out.
Lug nut guy has one job. It's one lug nut, bro. It's one lug nut. You love to see it. Shaft said, I hate these new wheels. I'll be honest, I don't like the fact that at least one car.
Matty Ice in Discord.
Yeah.
He said, on the bright side, Denny's left front just led another lap.
I told you.
Holy shit.
Lug nut guy is going to be job hunting, Ronnie Lofton said. Keg, check your Twitter DMs. That's what I'm talking about. My guys, they don't fuck around. If I ask for something, it's there.
You think Denny's a little hot?
Hot? I think he would need a little bit more than sensitivity training if they if they played the conversation between him and the crew chief, a little bit more than sensitivity training.
Is that what it looked like?
Oh man.
Well,
did you see it? Did you see it, Coop?
I'm watching it now.
Man, I'll tell you what, if there were less
Play
laps.
it through. There we go.
If there were less laps left in this race, I would say everybody look at the race off pit road.
The tire's in second.
Yeah.
The tire came off second.
Here's what I would say. If there were
Is that the tire changer on his phone, man, texting his wife saying, I need a job, honey?
Yeah, probably. I would almost tell everybody if this was later in the race, if you got 9-1, you might want to take your cash out, but I still think it's too early. It's way too early. He can get back up there and win this race.
Has MGM been open at all today?
I haven't seen it today so far. And I have it up. Man, that couldn't have happened on lap like 300 instead of 160 or whatever lap we're at. 120.
119.
That couldn't have happened at like 330. Fuck.
Get suspended for that. That's for, or maybe, I don't know, if it didn't come off on the track. Is that going to be the same as a 4-race penalty suspension or not? I don't know. He's in 29th place. Is he a lap down?
I don't know, but he is going to cut through that field like hot butter. Warm knife, through hot butter. And unless, like, maybe the bottom of the car got a little fucked up. I don't know. That would be cool.
They'll open up the books and Chastain will be plus 250.
Chris Bell season.
Bell's 750. Chastain's 450 on FanDuel.
Yeah, see, those odds are a little crazy with 300 laps left in the race. Those odds are a little crazy.
Marty's 750. Wow, Bell fell back.
Yeah, but I think it's because he fucked up, not the car.
Larson's falling back.
Oh, did he get tapped? No, he got a little loose.
Hey, Jay,
Yeah.
do we take a little stab on Busher at 31?
Not yet. That number, I think that number is going to be there for at least a little while, or at least somewhere around there. I don't
Bell's
know.
got something wrong with his tire. Bell's something wrong with him.
Get him out. Get him out. Here's what I will say. Ross Chastain has had a very good car this year. It's not a fluke that he's up there. So that's something to take into consideration. But we know who has the best car in the race, and there's plenty of time for him to get up there. So I'm hesitant to get on anybody.
Yeah, Elliott's tire didn't look good. They ran, what, about 40, 80, 40, 60, 80 laps?
Do you think it could have been the tire, or do you think it's the driving?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I guess Hamlin's still in the lead lap, right?
Yeah, he's up. Well, he's up 5 spots to 23rd. What are the odds on him? I think that
750 and 550.
See, like, I kind of feel like if you're going to take a 7.5 to 1 shot in this race right now, you have to take the best car. Yeah, it has to be the best car in the race, even though he's back there. We saw Will Byron go from 33rd to 5th in 45 laps.
That was part of the pit road strategy. He didn't do it driving.
I understand that, but all Denny has to do is use a little strategy to get back up there.
Right.
So I think if you're betting a 7.5 to 1 shot right now, I think you're betting Denny Hamlin. Like Chris Buescher, I liked him today. I put him in every one of my DFS lineups. Do I think that he's going to beat all these strong cars? I don't know, man.
Yeah, Shaft. I'm keeping my eye on Kyle Busch too, but him and Elliott are back over 12. I mean, back over 2 seconds.
Marty's coming, Coop. He's closing on Chastain. All these Gibbs cars are just good today. They're just good.
Yeah. I think I got to get on some Truex, man. What do you think?
What are his odds?
7.5. Vandal.
I just said if we were going to bet a 7.5, I feel like it's Denny, but I do think that all the Gibbs cars look really good today. So if you bet it, I wouldn't tell you not to bet it. I don't think I'm going to do it yet personally, but I wouldn't tell you not to do it. All these Gibbs cars look strong. By the way, shout out to
I was going to say, I can't believe MGM has not been up today. So you were shout out to who?
Shout out to our guy Gavin, because first of all, Coop, I get like in-depth NASCAR breakdowns from Gavin now, and I think it's adorable. Like
adorable.
I think it's adorable. Like it's
Can you give me an example of the adorable stuff that he sends you?
It's so cute. But he said to me, hold on, he said something to me. He made a case for Eric Almirola. And remember, I sent you a message and I was like, what do you think about Almirola yesterday before the race started? And like in lineup,
blue skies, man.
Blue skies. Almirola was like up to 7th and had moved like 20 spots. And if the race would have ended, Almirola would have been on the DFS lineup that shipped. And so, you know, a little shout out to my guy Gav trying to find the winners.
Denny has not broke the top 20 after that first couple laps that he picked up some spots.
See, like Buescher just he dropped back about 2.5 seconds.
Right.
What are the odds? Is Chastain still 14-1 at PointsBet right now? I'm betting that. I'm betting.
It's 550 on DK, 600 on FanDuel.
Chastain's 14-1 on PointsBet. Truex is 11-1. I think I got to bet that too. Coop, you have to check if PointsBet's in Virginia, because these odds are crazy, bro.
Sounds like it.
Denny. Actually, Chase Elliott's your favorite right now at plus 320. Kyle Larson plus 340. Denny Hamlin plus 380. Everybody else is just gone. So I bet that I threw a little bit of money on that. 11-1 at PointsBet for Denny, and 14-1 for Ross Chastain. But I would not bet this if I could not get these numbers. Jay, I think the car to beat today is pretty clear so far. It looks like Denny Hamlin. It's just a matter of him getting back up there. If he gets back up there right now, I mean, he put 3 seconds on the field before that penalty. So my gut says it's him. But like I said, the sun's out. It's 70 degrees. And that makes track conditions very different than cloud covered and raining and cold like it was yesterday. And that's kind of what you have to figure out. Yeah, I'm not going to take Kyle Busch, Shaft. I don't think that he's shown me that he's worth betting to at least win yet.
What do you think? They split this up in half? Like 65, 65? Oh, Larson. That's not who we wanted to see.
Did he hit the wall? No. Wow, he got lucky, bro.
He's done, though.
He blew that tire in 27 laps, bro.
So this is interesting. I don't know if they have enough gas to make it to the end of the stage. Fuck. They'll probably still be the prohibitive favorite to win, betting-wise.
Who?
So he'll probably be the favorite to win. Oh, he's done tore the front of his car up now.
Oh, did he?
Getting back around. He tore up the front. Fuck. All them bets are dead. We are betting for the winner now. How many laps are left in this stage? 38 to go. 98 laps. Yeah, they'd be right on. I think they're right on their gas miles. Are the pits closed?
I'm not sure.
I'm really pissed, man, that MGM don't have any live betting today. Have they said anything on TV about them being able to make it to the end of the stage now on gas?
Not that I've heard.
Ugh.
They're all saying they can make it to the end of the stage after the stop.
That was a bad stop by Buescher. Haley took 2 tires. Why can't we just have a normal race, man? All this shit shenanigans.
Jeff Gluck tweeted out, I love the full screen commercials under green on a rain-delayed Monday race after they just had a stage break. It's a nice reward for the loyal viewers who made an effort to tune back in. Corey said, next time at Dover, I'm only betting live. It's fair. You can make an argument that you should only bet live for every race. Larson, 41% owned in DraftKings Big GPP.
Shit, he's like on 60, 65% of my teams.
Yeah, he is. I think I have him on like 2 or 3 out of the 4 lineups that I make.
Hamlin gained a couple spots on pit road up to 16th.
Yep. So much time, Coop. So much time.
See how fast Haley drops back.
Can't Keg just ship the 121 one fucking time? Like once. One time. Open Carrier said NASCAR sucks. This is not the place for you then, my friend.
And if we're going to hit Chastain, we need to hit him now, man, because he's going to keep running down. But
yeah, I mean, I hit him at 14-1, but only because I bet. I mean, what's the price that you're seeing right now?
6.
Yeah, I think if you're going to hit him, you got to hit him now, Coop. I agree. But I got to tell you, dude, there have been so many tire issues, and it's not going to get any easier the warmer that track is.
Right.
It's so far from a guarantee that he's going to be there. I probably won't make another bet on this race unless I have to really hedge out late to recoup whatever my losses are going to be. Holy crap, Hamlin's only plus 350. Yeah, he's slowly getting up there. He's got 228 laps to go, and he's got the best car on the track. That's why. 2 years ago, we would have been able to get Denny Hamlin at 30-1 after that tire. You got to put that phone on vibrate, bro.
I just need to tell my wife and daughter to stop texting.
They certainly are trying to price us out, that's for sure. But we have managed to stay ahead of the curve.
Where do you think Denny needs to be at the end of this stage?
The top 10, maybe. The final stage is what, 175 laps?
150.
150.
But you're not going to pass many cars on the track, man. Your best opportunity is like through pit stops and through.
Yeah, I agree.
Starts.
I do think that we're going to. I think we're going to continue to see some tire issues. So I think the cautions might be there for us. Man, Kyle Larson just put us in a body bag with all the bets that you and I liked, like bundles.
Yep. Like that's the thing too. Like Marty got up there to Chastain, but then fell right back to where he was.
Right.
So hard to pass. He's got a good pit crew too.
Yeah, Dean. Right now we're about halfway through the race. A little less than the halfway point. And Ross Chastain has the lead right now. Truex, Haley, Elliott, and Kyle Busch round out your top 5.
I mean, the theme of the race has been that other than when Denny was in the lead, like the guy who gets out front, like pulls out to about a half a second lead, maybe a little less. But then the third, fourth, fifth, sixth place car falls back like, 2 seconds, 3 seconds plus. And it really hasn't mattered who it's been.
Denny's in the top 10 now. Kurt Busch spun around, caution. Now, do you think they come in here, Coop?
No. Well, I think maybe the cars in the back. All depends upon how many tires they have left, too, man. They only had 7 sets to begin with.
True.
They don't have a free allotment of tires.
Right.
And no, I have no idea how many sets each team has left up front, but so Denny was in what place? 10th?
Yeah.
Okay. Like MGM had the lines open all night, just like all the books. And now they're just freaking closed, man.
I was giving Diego shit yesterday for his Martin Truex profile little avatar pic.
You did.
Martin's looking good right now.
Yeah. Looking better than that shit fest we picked.
Yeah, Diego. What's the cost of the Diego Cast subscription? Because I'm in.
Yeah, we need to start paying attention to who has tires left, man. And how much and so on and so forth. And Chase Elliott couldn't get past Justin Haley, who only took 2 tires that time. Kyle Busch is up to 3rd.
Yeah, but cars are pitting.
Everybody?
Yeah, mostly everybody. Alex Bowman stayed out though, and so did Justin Haley. What's up, T? Oh yeah, talking about Rita's. We were talking about Rita's Italian Ice yesterday on the show. In typical Keg fashion, I ordered 2 gelatis from Rita's, and I ended up never eating them. They're still in my freezer.
So
They
didn't pick up any spots.
No.
Byron took 2 tires. So now we get to see what Ross Chastain can do.
Jay Yim, what's up, buddy? We finished 2nd in stage 1. Then he got us. He nipped us with like 8 laps to go.
Why is East Post local saying check the gas prices today?
Are they crazy high, like even higher than they have been?
I don't know.
Mind your fucking business, Gavin. All right? Irish son of a bitch. Let's finish strong, JM. Yes. Gabagoo. NASCAR DFS confuses the piss out of me. Yeah, it could be a little confusing. I'm still getting the hang of it.
So 2 cars stayed out, Bowman and Haley? Is that what it was?
No, I think that there were more. Actually, I could check. Let me check.
I'll show it here in a second.
It was Haley, Bowman, Allmendinger, Reddick, Bubba, Suarez, Austin Dillon, the top. And Ty Dillon, the top 8.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, but Tyler, here's the sickest part. You can go from 1,000th to like first on the final 3 laps. You're never, the hope is always there.
Justin fucking Haley's going to be leading this goddamn race.
Justin Haley season. Hey, bro, because of you, he's in like 3 of my lineups.
Oh. I mean, if there's not another caution, and even if there is, like, these cars up front are sitting in pretty good spots, man.
Alex Bowman's up to 3rd.
Because these cars up front, they're not going to pit until the end of the stage.
Caution.
The cars that just pitted, they're going to have to pit again. So, like, these cars that are up front, they're in pretty good spot, man. I'm not telling you to go out and bang a, Haley or Allmendinger ticket or anything, but
what's the odd on? What are the odds on Alex Bowman right now?
I'm sure they're down.
Did I bet Bowman on the sheet, or did I just put?
No, we didn't bet Bowman.
No.
Justin fucking Haley's leading. Jesus Christ. Never in my dreams would have I said Haley's in the front row next to Allmendinger at any point in this race.
That's what it takes. That's what it takes to beat me and you, bro. Justin Haley. Do you know, Coop, that this
hold on. Hey, Kyle Busch has new tires, right?
Hold on. Let me check.
I'm pretty sure he does.
Kyle Busch last pit at lap 190, yeah.
And I would probably say maybe other than Bowman, possibly Reddick and Wallace, I would definitely say he's better than Haley and Allmendinger from a pit stop perspective. Because, I mean, do you agree that, like, nobody else is going to pit the stage? Unless they're, like, 20th on back. Nobody up front.
I would agree with that, yeah. That's the whole point. That's the whole reason why.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. Yep.
And then also all the cars that pitted, they're going to have to pit at the end of the stage.
Correct, and they're also going to have to pit one more time in the final stage, right?
Correct.
But the cars up front now will have to pit twice, right?
Well, they'll pit at the end of the stage, being one, and then at some point, right? So
right, that's true. That's true.
So everybody's got to pit twice, if you look at it from that perspective,
right?
Because nobody who took them tires, who just pitted, is going to stay out at the end of the stage because they'll have over 50 laps on them.
Right.
And then you can't run another 70, let's say, if it goes green in the third stage. That's 120. There's no way you can run 120 laps on these tires.
Right. So there's no situation where everybody in the field has to pit 2 more times. They all have to pit twice.
Right.
Yeah. So, yes. So to go back to what you were initially saying, if everybody has to pit twice and the cars that are in the back don't make up enough ground by the end of this second stage, they could be possibly shit out of luck. Yeah, you could be right. Now, I still don't see Justin Haley or AJ Allmendinger winning the race.
What about did Suarez stay out, or when was his last pit stop?
He stayed out 160. It's Kyle Busch and then Byron back.
Yeah, but Byron only took 2.
Right, but he was lap 190. Chase Elliott lap 190. Chastain lap 190. Marty, all of them.
Kyle Busch is going to win this race.
Kyle Busch is 12-1 on DK right now.
Let's see what he does on this restart. Is DK open?
No.
Okay. So at last time
he's 4-1 though, Coop. At last time I saw him on DK, it's grayed out right now.
Yeah, you're right. 4-1.
Wow.
He's 13-1 on FanDuel. He just went to 10-1.
So, by the way, PointsBet, just so you know, is available in Virginia. That's something to keep in your back pocket.
Okay.
I love seeing like a Kyle Larson that's angry and is annoyed because he is going to be making moves, man.
Yeah, but he's back there like
I know.
What's his name?
Still has to make up as many spots as he can for us for DFS.
Bowman's 16-1 on FanDuel.
Yeah, I mean
12-1.
Bowman and Kyle Busch are clearly in the best spot out of the top 5 cars. But don't sleep on like Chase Elliott. I still think that we're not dead in terms of like Hendrick winning this race. I think Chase could get up there. Bowman's already there. And
it shows you right now how important clean air is, because Justin Haley's on 2 tires.
And still in first. And Denny Hamlin is sitting 12th right now, but we have no friggin' idea This track is warming up. The sun's out. We have no idea if he's going to be the same when he gets up there.
I mean, I think it's going to come down to Bowman and Busch, man. Because, I mean, those two teams have superior pit stop.
Compared to the top five.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, I mean, Chase Elliott's only a second and a half back in sixth.
I mean, I'm going to hit Busch and Bowman. Then I would have Busch, Bowman, and Elliott. Fortunately, I never hit Chastain, never hit Truex.
Yeah.
What was it on DK?
Who?
Busch 400.
Yeah.
Bowman is 1,600 on DK. Definitely hitting 16 on Bowman.
Yep. I'm in.
You better do it quick. Damn, Busch got around Bowman. Ooh. Denny is still there.
I still think he probably has the best car in the race.
Don't doubt you.
It's just a matter of, can he get there?
See how hard it is for him to pass Chastain. And then he's got a little bit to get to Truex, so.
Man, Gibbs looks good today.
Kyle is checked out.
Yeah, he's gone. It's Gibbs. I think it's Gibbs. They're just strong.
It'd be interesting to see, too, if Chase can get around Alex. I think the key for Denny is he's got to pass Chastain and he's got to pass Truex before the end of the stage. Because you would think that Byron and Allmendinger, well, not Byron, but Allmendinger and Haley, he can get around, whether it be on the track or in the pit stops.
Right.
Yeah, Gibbs did come to play. I mean, I know it sounds crazy, man, but like 150 laps, Hamlin got past Chastain.
I think that I still think Denny Hamlin it has the best chance to win this race of anybody on the track right now. Because he's eighth, but he's really fifth. And then once that restart happens, you're going to want to be on probably Gibbs. I'll tell you that. I mean, Gibbs was, Gavin said when I sent you messages, I asked how long is Gibbs just going to be outright bad this year? I mean, it's been about a year and a half that they've been bad. They weren't good. They weren't good last year at all. Haven't been good this year at all, except with the exception of Chris Bell, I guess, and Kyle Busch. They have been okay. But Denny and Truex have just been fucking absolutely terrible. But it looks like they're starting to figure out this new car. It becomes
solid.
Yeah. It becomes increasingly harder to figure out who is going to win these races every week once Gibbs becomes competitive with Hendrick. It's gonna start to become really hard. But the prices will probably be better all around.
Right. Yeah, I cashed my Bowman out, by the way. It's going to come down to Busch, Truex, and Hamlin.
Chase is coming, bro. He got by Marty too. And he is flying right now.
Chase was never behind Marty.
Yeah, he was.
No.
They were both behind Bowman.
Yeah, but Elliott was always in front of Truex. Truex started back in
But Elliott was like 2.5 seconds back when they went to commercial. He's what? He's 1.6 seconds back right now. Track's warming up.
I mean, who you still think Hamlin has the best car between Truex and Busch?
Yes.
Or do you think they're close enough that it's all going to matter about?
I think that whoever gets the clean air has the overwhelming advantage in the end. But yeah, I think performance-wise, Denny Hamlin still probably has the best of the three. And he's going to be in the top 4 before the stage is over. Tyler Reddick into the pit. Tire just literally falling apart. Now, Coop, look at the time that Denny Hamlin is right now, 2.5 seconds back of Marty. I'm going to say it's going to be under 2 seconds before stage 2 ends.
Okay.
Yeah, Elliott's coming. He's definitely got he's faster than Kyle Busch right now, unless it's lap traffic. Oh my God! Another car, their tire falling apart. The 42 into the pit. These tires are literally disintegrating. Goodyear did a shitty job of the tire here. Wow. Haley, Bowman, Reddick, and Dillon have had problems.
Tires.
Yeah, that's what they said.
So that's around, what do they run? 60, 70 laps on them tires? Then he's going to have to push, man, to get under 2 seconds.
Yeah, well, it's 2.3. It's 2.3 right now.
But regardless, he's cutting time.
Yeah, right. He's going to be under 2 seconds, definitely. Caution, Denny into the wall.
Holy moly.
Christ. What a shit show this race is. Hamlin was the 3rd place car. Cody Ware 3 laps down. What a fucking muppet.
And I mean, he is done.
What?
Well, he might run around, but he's.
Wow, what bad.
Could Denny not get around him? He just hit him.
He hit him. He tried to get around.
He tried and just ran out of room, man. Oh my God. What a day for Denny. I mean,
what Awful.
His team messed him up on pit road. Then he fights back, and then he runs into a lap car, trying to avoid him. I mean, what do you do? Holy moly, poor Denny.
There's nothing you could do there. What are you going to do?
Yeah, I mean, that car, they'll fix it up and he'll run around, but he ain't going to. Holy Denny Hamlin. Larry Mack talking like he can get back up there. Come on, Larry. Come on. You know as well as all of us he ain't getting back up there. They can fix it. He can run around, but, he'll be lucky to get a top 20.
He said, come on, Larry.
And, I mean, the guy has had so much bad luck this year. I mean, some of it's been of his own doing. He comes out, he had the best car, like you said.
Definitely.
I guess now the question, though, is, do you pit before this end of the stage to get track position? You got to. You have to. You cannot you got to pit right now to get that track position. Because the cars that don't pit are going to pit at the end of the stage. They have to pit. You got to pit right now. Yep. Called it. Wow.
Denny Hamlin was only 10% owned in the higher pricing.
Right. Yep.
Kyle Busch, 6% today. Unbelievable. Kyle Larson, 60% owned.
Gibbs on the front row, and Hendrick in the second.
I'll take my chances with the boys in blue.
I don't disagree, but I think from what we've seen today, it's gonna be a struggle for the boys in blue to get past those two Gibbs cars.
Mm-hmm. I think the only car right now on the track that has anything for that front row is Chase Elliott.
And it's not like he's been a,
world beater today.
Right. And
that's tough, Corey. That's racing. That's the crazy part, bro. The volatility, that's what I mean. Like the volatility in this sport, the fact that this might be the first weekend that maybe we actually don't cash a ticket in a long time, it's crazy.
Well, Larson's up to 15th, man. I guess he still has an outside shot at getting into the top 5.
True.
And, I mean, you really can't count Blaney and Burton because they didn't pit. So, we're talking 13th.
I don't think we're dead with 160 laps to go. I mean, after everything that we've seen lately, fuck. I just went from like 4th place in my single entry to like 227. Fucking NASCAR DFS. I have like 3 guys in my lineup under 7% owned or 8% owned. Harrison Burton, yeah, he was the chalk. He was the value chalk this week.
Yeah. Man, that crowd is impressive for a Monday, man. Hats off to them.
The people in Delaware like their NASCAR coupe. I mean, Harrison Burton needs to get lost, bro. He needs to get the fuck out of the way.
Elliott almost hit the wall.
I know, because Harrison Burton's a Muppet.
What happened to Marty? Oh, it just got loose, or?
Yeah, he's up front because he hasn't pitted, Gab. That's exactly why.
Larson didn't gain any ground, man. That's not good. Mm-mm.
Man, I'll tell you what, Coop, if Larson doesn't have that issue, we're not sitting that bad for that plus 700 top 5 bet. Blaney most stage wins of any driver this year. Well, he was tied with Will Byron, but that might be the one that got him over the hump. Which just goes to show you how strong his car has been this year and how bad his pit crew has been this year, which is the reason why he should have won 2 races and hasn't won one yet. Alex Bowman only has 7 fastest laps, but Larson and Elliott have like 15, I think. I can't. I mean, I don't even know what sport that is. Oh no. CSGO season. I think it's pretty safe to say that Mud of the Night might be Cody Ware. Mud of the Night could potentially be Cody Ware or Denny Hamlin's pit crew. Wah, 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 wah.
How can you say the Mud of the Night is not Hendrick Motorsports?
Wait a minute. A minute.
Man.
We're not dead yet, Coop.
They've destroyed us so far.
We are not dead yet.
And we're not dead yet, but we're not looking good either.
Lugnut guy gets Mud of the Night, Gavin said. That's what I thought. Or Cody Ware.
Yeah, Gavin, you're right, man. You really got to hurt for those that played Denny at that ownership. Because their lineups probably went from, top 10, top 20, and top 30 on DK to way, way down. I say the Mud of the Night's BetMGM.
Don't worry, Coop.
Not letting me try to win any of my money back, man.
Gibbs is going to blow all 3 motors.
Did you not take any Kyle Busch?
I did, yeah. But I want to be right pre-race.
I mean, I'll take a Kyle Busch win and
I'll take
third,
it.
fourth, and fifth from Bowman, Elliott, and Larson.
That's the one that I really want. That's the one that I really want. Third, fourth, and fifth. Yeah.
I think Chastain might, have something to say about that, though. He would be the one that, could possibly hold him back. If Larson can even get up there.
Is Jake Paul really going to fight Dennis Seaver? I mean, Dennis Seaver's got to be like over 40. He's a little person. He's like 5'2". Fucking Jake Paul's got some racket, man.
Sox and Bulls, man. I mean, yeah, I would say it's Busch or Elliott, but I mean, I think you got to put Truex in there, and then you can't discount Bowman if he gets to clean air, and then just all the randomness that we've seen.
Yep.
Kyle Larson needs a nice restart.
Kyle Busch said that they've got 2 sets of stickers and a set of scuffs left.
That's plenty.
So
Larson's restarting in 13th. Elliott's in 8th. I mean, you got to think that Busch, Bowman, and Truex just pull away from the other cars here. Elliott's got to, get up there quickly.
Yeah, Harrison Burton just destroyed that last restart for him. He needs a much cleaner restart here. Wow, Larson's going high to go around him.
Yeah, he went past Chase.
He got around him. All right, we're live for this top 5 bet, Coop.
If we can get Chase there now, we got to get both of them there. But
we got to have both of them there. Come on, boys. I mean, is Almirola, Buescher, Jones going to beat us? And Stenhouse? They're going to beat us? That's what it's going to take. Stenhouse, Jones, Buescher, and Almirola are going to have to beat us.
Well, we got to get another driver out of the top 5 for them to get in.
Yeah, but like Chastain or Truex, I think one of them could definitely fall out of the top 5. It wouldn't shock me.
Could, but it's not going to be an easy battle.
Do you want a timeout for this negativity?
No, I'm just telling you, it's not going to be an easy battle. I'm being realistic.
You're normally the guy that picks me up. Blaney got into the back of Cole Custer, almost wrecked him. Oh, boy.
I think they can get by Buescher here pretty quickly. I need old Kevin Harvick to pick up in front of Buescher and Almirola.
Well, let's go. We're going to get that home for you, too. I think that they're going to, like Marty's falling back a little bit. Jones, Buescher. I think that we're live, Coop. What did I tell you? The sun's coming out. The cream's going to rise to the top at the end. Who's feeling a vibration, Bowman or Busch?
Bowman. That was at the last pit stop, after the last pit stop. So he looks fine right now. Come on, man. Larson, Elliott.
Long way to go, Coop.
134.
Long
33.
way. We're going to see a couple more cautions. We're going to be okay.
Thank you, sir.
Listen, this is a big day for you, bro. I mean, you left work early here. We got to get this home.
Joey Logano's just not been good at all.
No. And you know what, though? But you and I didn't think about him one time this whole weekend. I'll be right back. I'm just going to hit the head real quick.
Gavin, I haven't even opened the work laptop today. Bowman's catching him. But it's like I said, man, I was surprised about Truex not being up there behind Bowman. I thought it would be Busch, Bowman, and Truex, and then the other cars, 2 seconds behind. Just goes to show you how fickle these cars are. Come on, Larson, you're right on Busher. Harvick, man, what are you letting AJ Allmendinger's passing you? Harvick, what the hell? AJ Allmendinger? Come on, Larson. Be a driver. Yeah, all right, got him. Flames coming out of them cars is pretty cool, man. And Elliott's going to get them too. All right. Got about a second off of Jones, so it's going to take a little bit of time. Freaking Harvick just not good on this setup right now. Chris Bell got by him too. Nobody's going to be taking 3 sets of tires either. They're going to pit one more time, and that's it, buddy. It's funny how these commentators sometimes just kind of talk you into these scenarios when they really aren't very realistic. Wow. Still a second from Jones to Larson. Ricky's hanging tough, man. Stenhouse hasn't been able to get by him. A lot of people were high on Suarez pre-race. He really hasn't, done much. I saw him like in the 7th, 8th, or 9th at one point, but I don't think he's been in the top 5 all day. Well, Larson has not been able to make up any ground on Jones. At what lap do I think they pit? I probably would try to imagine they split this in half, 150. So it goes 75 each set of tires. But from what we've seen, around lap 60 to 70 is when these tires, want to have some issues. So Should I take Chastain? I would not take Chastain myself, personally. I mean, unless you can get like a huge number on him. So we got by Buescher, man, but we haven't been able to close any ground on Jones. So it's been a second.
I'm not worried about that. Those Hendricks teams have better pit crews than Chastain, Stenhouse, and Jones.
Yeah. Chastain got by Stenhouse.
You know what I think this is all going to come down to, Coop?
It's going to come down to McDowell, 2X or Chastain.
Yeah, I think it's passing Marty is what it's going to come down to. Or Chastain, one of those two.
They're like 2 seconds behind them, too.
But, I mean...
Elliott got in front of Larson. Ooh, I don't know. That's interesting. Is that Larson falling off, or is that Elliott picking up?
Yeah, I think that's Elliott's car turning on because he also started cutting time late in that run on the last time. So I think his car's just picking up.
So they were asking about pits. When do you think they pit?
Whatever the halfway point was from the stage.
That's what I said. Exactly. But then, like I said to them too, is we've started to see these tires have some issues around lap 60, around lap 70. 75 would be halfway.
I think the odds are really bad that this goes green the final 115, right?
I would think so. Well, he's 3 for 3, Boyer just said, on his birthday. So it must just be cup races.
Right.
Says Alex Bowman curling second, showing a picture of Chase Elliott. Nice job. There we go. Is Ricky in 5th now? 6th now? What place is Ricky in? 5th.
5th, yeah. Elliott's in 6th.
Elliott and Larson got past Jones. All right, here we come, Jay. Here we come. That's going to be a long time to get to Stenhouse, though. 2 seconds.
Yeah.
My boy Harvick is struggling, man. Hopefully he has a really good long-run car, man. And Buescher and Amarola come back to him. Bell and Allmendinger passed him. Oh, Ryan Preece is hanging in 18th place, man. That's a nice job by him today.
I agree.
Dumpster around.
But you know what? Credit to you for keeping me off that. I almost took him. I almost took a shot on him to hit the top 10 at plus 240.
Yeah,
but I didn't because after
I don't know if it's his pit stops that have hurt him today or not. But I know at one time yesterday they said he was down a cylinder, so it could be that. So is Bowman catching Busch from Lap traffic. Man, Larson's falling behind Elliott. Ugh. Need them two to stay together. The other piece here is it's going to be like who pits first, because you got to pit first because you're going to get a little bit of an advantage on them fresh tires.
100% agree.
Like you can't stay out for a couple laps. Like when that first car hits, like you need to be.
I want to see Elliott and Larson hit pit road before these Gibbs cars and Chastain.
Yeah.
Because then I think it'll put us in a position where they have to catch us.
I mean, Elliott's significantly better than Larson. I mean, Larson has that damage from his tire too. But
yep, totally agree.
What did I say? 2 seconds. It was between Stenhouse and Elliott because that's about what it is. A little less, but not much.
It's like 1.6 seconds right now.
Freaking Corey LaJoy up into 14th. I wrote him off because he started too early. But you got to give credit to these cars too, because like if Larson would have did what he did last year, like his car would probably be close to out of the race. Same way with Denny Hamlin. From where that tire just tore up the car, it would have been really bad last year. Wow, Elliott's about ready to pass Stenhouse.
Yeah, I think
Ricky's dropping off quickly.
I really do think it's going to come down to we're going to have to get by Marty or Chastain to cash this ticket.
And slowly, Buescher and Amarola are coming back to Harvick. Like Harvick's not gaining on them; they're coming back to him. Harvick's maintaining; they're losing a little bit.
We really have to see Bowman, Larson, and Elliott go down pit road before these two Gibbs cars and Chastain. That is really important to us cashing this bet, I think.
Agree. Yeah, I'd be getting nervous too, Clint.
But they can't go 98 on one set.
No, I mean they got to get it down to like 70 to 75.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know, they're running a lot on this one now.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, it's going to be, you know, down to the nitty gritty.
Oh, Cola. What's up, Cola? My guy, Brandon Cola, pays for the subscription, never comes on the show, joins the public show. That's why I love him, though.
Gavin has Elliott at 28-1, Bowman at 18-1, and Busch at 750.
Then you're doing well right now. Disappointed by Keselowski today, Coop?
Yeah. I mean, I know a couple times he was up there, but I think it might have been through pit strategy versus his car. But yeah, I mean, I didn't think he was going to like blow through the field and like win or anything, but I didn't think a top 10 was out of his reach. I think a lot more people were disappointed in Suarez. Man, freaking Chris Bell is catching Larson. That's not good. It wouldn't surprise me based upon what we're seeing with Larson if he's one of those cars that hit the pits first.
Yeah.
But it's not a good sign that he's having problems hanging on this long run.
I agree.
And I mean, I'm shocked at how long Ricky has stayed there with Elliott. I would have thought Elliott would have passed him by now, but so Bell got past Larson, and he can't lose it to Jones too, man. Come on, Kyle, hang it on. I mean, they still got about 15 to 20 laps before they can pit too.
I don't think Byron's going to pay off his price tag today.
No. No. He's in what, 18th, 17th, something like that?
Yeah, 41 points, 11,000 in salary.
No. He needs to get to 11th. Y2J said Elliott is 20 to 1 at point bet. Polo wants to know if any of the bottom plays are still bettable. Chastain, you're not going to get at 14. You're not going to get Truex at 11. You're not going to get Bowman at 16. And you're not going to get Busch at 12.
So probably not.
I'm sure Kyle Busch is probably close to plus 100, 200. I haven't been looking, but I would imagine he's. You got Larson in the pit? Nope.
Oh.
Looked like it.
Yeah, for a minute it did. I think that's Ryan Preece.
Yes, you're right. It is. 15 is Ryan Preece. When we get back, we need to look to see if Truex is cutting into Bowman.
Well, I mean, right now he's 3 seconds back. Bowman is 1 second back of Busch. I mean, that lap traffic.
Truex is cut it to 2 seconds.
Yeah, that's
and Bowman. But I mean, yeah, you're right. It's lap traffic.
Yeah, lap traffic. But you know what though? This helps us in terms of if it's going to be a green flag run to the end. You want Kyle Busch coming back to the field.
Elliott could just not get past Ricky. But the thing is, Jay, it really eliminates Marty from losing that top 5, and it puts a lot of pressure on having to beat Chastain, who
True.
been strong.
True. But you know what, though? In this race in particular, where Gibbs has been so strong, I think I'd rather take my chances passing Chastain than Marty right now.
Yeah. So Amarola fell past Harvick, and Buescher's less than a second ahead of him. So that's good for Kevin. He's got a steady long-run car.
Yep.
But, I mean, Chris Bell has walked away from Kyle Larson.
Yeah, it's going to come down to Larson for us. Dinger in.
80 laps, 79 laps, man. That's pretty cutting it close. I mean, he's fine on gas, just from a tire perspective.
I'm thinking.
But
Kyle,
I mean, the other piece too is like when these cars pit, man, they need to go, because like the chances of like you pitting and somebody blowing a tire and having a caution come out. Kyle Busch
in, Bowman in.
Man, Bowman right on his ass, man. He came in there hot.
Yep.
So the other piece too is now which one of these fools is going to stay out and just keep running and running and running until they have to get gas.
Caution.
Is that good or bad for them?
I don't know.
Oh, it's either going to be really good or really bad. It's got to be good for them. Oh, my God. Freaking Allmendinger.
Allmendinger is such a fucking chrome bum. He
lost the tire, too, is sitting on the track, isn't it?
Yeah, these pit stops, these teams are so bad, man. It's one lug nut.
Everybody missed it. I mean, I don't know. You got to be, Jay, man. Like, we're not professionals, at changing tires. So,
but like,
it's probably pretty harder than what you think.
Isn't IndyCar one lug nut?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
You don't see that. You don't see that in that series all that often. This is every week.
But I mean, they've been doing that for their whole life, man.
I guess, but why even change it up? Why not just stick to how it's been?
Because they couldn't get the tire to fit right on the new car.
Even after
they wanted it to look like more of a car that you get off of the lot. What's going on with Bowman and Busch? Are they on a lead lap still?
I don't know. I'm putting the volume up now.
Errant wheel and tire out in turn 2. Yeah, what Kyle Busch and Alex Bowman's going to have to do, they lap down.
They're a lap down.
They're going to take the wave around. They're going to be at the tail end, right?
Yep.
Son of a bitch.
Pit road is open. Here come the lead lap car.
So they're done.
Regan.
Wow. Chase Elliott season. Get ready for it, Coop. What a fucking dagger that is to that top 5 bet. Oh, that's a tough one.
So that leaves what? Chastain, Truex,
And Marty. I mean, and
Elliott.
Yeah, Chris Bell and Larson. Chastain, Truex, Elliott, Bell, Stenhouse, Larson off pit road.
Say that again.
Chastain, Truex, Elliott, Bell, Larson. Stenhouse, Larson. That's the top 6, how they came out.
Yeah. These books are going to wait and wait too, man. God darn it.
Yeah, so why for people that are like, what the fuck just happened? When 2 cars go down or a car goes down pit road and the race is still going on and it's a green flag stop, that car that is trapped on pit road is now not going to be able to get that lap back that they would have normally after a green flag cycle of pit stops. And that's why it will now put them down 1 lap. It's god-awful timing, basically, that a caution came out while they were on pit road. And that's the reason why they are going to start dead last on the tail end of the lead lap.
They'll take a wave around, but yeah, they'll be on the lead lap. But like you said, all the way at the back, done. Son of a bitch.
That sucks, man. Volatility sucks.
Yeah, Adam, I would wait and see what position you're in, but like there's so like around 70 laps left, man. There's no way they'll get to the front in 70 laps.
Not on this racetrack.
only way they get to the front is like if there's a wreck at the front on the straightaway and cars can't get around, and then you got to hope that they're not involved in it. That's a brutal way to make our Larson and Elliott top 5s.
Larson, Elliott, Bowman was 7-1 to hit the top 5, and we had a real shot.
I mean, the thing is, they got to start behind the lap down cars too.
Right.
So like they're in 16th and 17th, but they're behind all the lap down cars. So they're going to be in 16th and 17th for a good little bit.
No, that's not true. We're up front, it says. Yeah, Marty, they're all up there. Chastain.
What are you talking about?
They're not in 16th or 17th. Were you talking about Marty and all those guys?
No. Kyle Busch and
okay.
and Bowman.
Gotcha.
Come on, Larson. I told you, man, these books are just going to drag this out.
Chase Elliott's going to win this race. I feel it. Car in the wall, turn 3. Daniel Suarez.
That helps. Bowman and
No, I'm sorry. Busch. Is that Daniel Suarez? Yeah, it is.
Yeah. That helped Bowman and Busch because they can, start up in a regular place now. But still, so far to go.
The problem is, I don't think Kyle Larson doesn't have it. To get in the top 5 today.
And then it keeps the books down longer too. So.
Today feels like that fucking Bristol dirt race. Just total shit show.
Yeah, you couldn't have said that better.
Yeah. Poor Denny.
Yeah. So DK has a grayed out. Elliott, Truex, and Chastain plus 200. Makes you wonder how these tires are going to react next week on the Lady in Black.
Yeah. I also think that you have to raise the stock a little bit, man, on Gibbs going into Darlington.
Yeah.
Because I don't think there's one track necessarily on the circuit that is like Dover. But if you were going to compare two tracks, wouldn't it be Bristol and Darlington?
Yeah, I don't know if I compare any. I don't know. You don't get the tire wear at Bristol that you do at Darlington. Darlington's not high banked either.
Have you ever been to Darlington, Coop?
No, I have not.
We were at the Lady in Black a few times last year because of the pandemic. I think.
All right, FanDuel's back up.
No, they were only there once. I was thinking of Martinsville. Twice they were there. Oh, yeah, they were at Darlington twice.
Elliott's 350, Truex is 350, Chastain 220.
Come on, Chase.
He didn't clear him, did he?
No. And now they're side by side. Oh, he had it, bro. Oh, he's gonna he might clear him, Coop. They are neck and neck. Holy Christ.
For several laps, man.
Come on, Chase. Oh, he's so right there, Coop. Okay, we got the pole now. Tyler Reddick into the wall. We should have the pole.
Yeah, but I mean, it's probably going to be neck to neck again.
Yeah, but wouldn't you say hanging tough on the bottom a little easier than hanging tough on top? Or harder, I mean? Hanging tough on the bottom?
I mean, it was pretty damn equal. I don't know, man.
Tyler Reddick just can't wait to go home today.
Yeah. This weekend's just been rough for him.
I really hope that they got us first. That's what I'm saying, Nolan. That's basically exactly what I'm saying. No, they changed it. I think Chastain's going back up top.
Just all depends upon where the caution falls and where they're at on that loop or whatever they use.
Yep. All right, so I'm not telling you to get excited or anything, but it's worth noting Kyle Larson is starting 6th. Alex Bowman is starting 9th with 57 laps to go. We're not dead yet.
I think it's safe to say that the restarts have been bad for Truex. Been up there, he just hasn't been able to stay with them.
Yeah.
Same with Kevin Harvick, man. He fell back to 12th, man. He's been bad on these restarts. Yeah, Ricky has hung tough up in that top 5 this whole stage.
Yeah, well, I'd appreciate it if he hit the fucking ball.
I'm with you. That's a,
Go ahead, Chase. Be a race car driver. Come on, Bowman. Come on, Kyle Larson. One fucking time for your boys. One time. Just be gone, Chase. Just peace the fuck out. I cannot believe Eric Jones, Ricky Stenhouse, and somebody else is going to cost us this top 5. Oh,
a lot of laps left, Matt.
Eric Jones couldn't get the job done for us last week, though, at 70-1. Ricky Stenhouse, huh? Another car that's been super underrated this year.
On the bigger tracks. He hasn't been great on the small tracks.
I would now appreciate him just doing what he does every week, cutting a tire and going into the wall. It's about that time. Fucking Ross Chastain, man. Stenhouse just ran his personal fastest lap of the race. What are the odds on him right now? Are they like crazy?
750.
Yeah, that's unacceptable. That's an unacceptable price when you're talking about Ricky Stenhouse. Like, you think Jones, Bell, and Truex could all take each other out? I'm searching, Coop. I'm searching. The optimism is running out as the laps go down.
Yeah.
I'm searching, though. I'm trying my best. Keg, let's see Fred. I mean, Freddie is a big Hendrick Motorsports guy. I'm just saying.
Bowman's going to get past Larson.
Yeah, Kyle just doesn't have it. That's going to be the one that fucks us up today. Keg needs to move up like 20 places in DFS right now. Oh, you need a nice commentary for the final few laps, Andrew? Anything for you, my guy. We're not there yet, though. So don't get excited because we're not there yet. Why can't you be a race car driver? Kyle Larson?
Chances we see another caution.
What?
Chances we see another caution. 50-50.
71%.
Not 70, but 71.
No, about 71% right now, Coop. Penske Motorsports just shit in the bed. Chase is just gone. And I'll tell you what, if Larson doesn't hit the wall, he's easily in the top 5. Easily. And then you and I would be sweating out this Bowman bet. Tyler. Tyler, don't you judge me, bro. All right? Don't you judge me. I'll tell you right now, if Kyle Larson, Alex Bowman, and Chase Elliott somehow end up in the top 5 at the end of the race, you could write it down, guaranteed in stone. I'll be live tonight for the MVP playoff. Guaranteed.
Long way to go for Harvick, man. Suarez stayed on the lead lap somehow. 15th. Shut up, Larry Mack. You know you're on mute, man.
I'm sorry. I was talking to Tyler for the last 10 minutes. I don't think.
Sure, he enjoyed it.
What I was saying is, I don't think that Alex Bowman has a chance to win this race right now. And what I was saying is that even if Elliott wins this race and we get the 6-1 home, and we get the Hendrick Motorsports win home at plus 140, it's still been an awful week of NASCAR betting from me for sure this weekend. I mean, last weekend we crushed we crush every week, but I will not be happy even if he wins. This has been a subpar performance.
All right, so Harvick's got to cut 3.5 seconds in 28 laps. Well, come on, Kyle Larson. Now we're on the Truex and Bell bandwagon. We got to chase.
He's gonna. I think that he ends the race in front of Chris Bell. I don't think he ends the race maybe in front of Truex.
So you think it's going to be Bowman in 4th, Bell in 5th, Larson in 6th?
No, I think it's going to be Bowman in 5th, Bell in 6th, and Larson in 7th. Is how I think it's going to end. And
They can cut it.
They could.
One of them will get past Bell.
Right, but even if the second one gets past Bell, you're still on the outside looking in.
Yeah.
We'll go 1-5-6, and that will be the worst case scenario ever.
Yeah. Chastain and Truex is the ones we need to have some issues. Unless the tires or something just tremendously falls off for Ricky Stenhouse somehow.
See, now Corey says Bowman not done yet. He's flying. He is flying right now, but man, 24 laps on a 1 mile track is just not enough time to cut 5 seconds. He's going to need like 2 cautions to be live, I think.
And the books won't be open, so you gonna bet it, but big risk.
Kyle Busch passed Larson.
Yep. That's tough.
Oh, Coop.
It's going to be close between Buescher and Harvick, man.
Justin Haley's going to finish 13th in this race. He started 4th. Right, one spot. You know where I went wrong this week in my lineups, Coop? Taking Ryan Preece.
Yeah.
That's that
I top 20 anymore.
I think that was the one thing that stopped me from doing really, really, really well. Those 12 points on DK just aren't going to cut it to make a lot of money. I have an outside shot of at least doubling my money in the $121 single entry. I got to move up about 10 places, but pretty disappointing day.
Really don't want to see Chastain or Truex behind Elliott. I'd rather see Ricky Stenhouse, but
I'm 86th. I got to finish in the top 80.
Yeah, Busher passed Jones. That's not good. It's another car for Harvick to have to pass. Although he's down at 2.5 seconds, he's just going to run out of laps probably, unless Busher has bad entry, gets loose somehow.
Also, for what it's worth, I would be very surprised if we get by the next 16 without a caution. I think Larry Mack said like.
You still think it's 71%?
Well, Larry Mack, I think he said like 81% of the time at Dover there's a caution in, or 80% there's a caution inside the final 20 laps.
Yeah, and I mean with what we've seen with tires,
Right.
All right, Harvick's got it down to 2 seconds.
The one thing that we got right is that we knew Chase Elliott was going to be the class of Hendrick Motorsports today. And we got that right.
That's about it.
That's about it, yeah. Bowman's going to get by Bell, too, to finish in the top 5, man. This is going to be a fucking heartbreaker.
Come on, Harvick. Hang steady, man. Let Busher fall back to you. Larson got back around. Well, no, Larson and Bush, I guess, are going at it.
I got Larson, Bowman top 5 too, but not Bowman, Elliott. Ugh.
Yep.
What a fucking dagger.
Harvick's got it to under 1.5 seconds. Keep falling back, Busher. Keep your pace, Harvick.
Socks, thanks for joining, man. I appreciate you joining the subscription, buddy.
All right, Harvick's in front of Jones. Got about a second difference, a little more than a second. 9 laps to get it done. Under a second. Come on, Harvey. Come on, Happy. Another solid performance from Ross Chastain, man. Just been solid. Back to a second now. Come on, Harvick. Maybe Busher will slip up. That's the thing, man. Like Harvick has just been steady. He hasn't been passing cars. He's been steady and letting the cars come back to him.
Coop, I have to pass 2 people to cash in this fucking tournament.
Let's go. You can get it done.
I'm 0.6. I'm 0.6 of a point.
Is Busher in one of them lineups?
Yeah.
It's going to be a sweat between him and Harvick.
I'm 80th right now, literally, and 79th pays me out. Oh, man, this fucking weekend of racing can't end fast enough.
Nope.
Am I going to get a bonus for Chase Elliott winning the race, Coop?
Yeah, I think you get like 3 points. But I'm sure it's already reflected in the score because he's, in first place. So, no.
Oh, okay. Whoa, look out. I just went to 75th. I'm in the money and the race.
Race.
And the fucking race.
Oh, Truex. That's going to help you. Truex
Let's go.
Something happened to Truex.
Corey said it's funny to think that we should have never bet anything live today because we already had Elliott on the spreadsheet. That's racing. I mean, I wish I fucking knew, you know?
Oh, yeah. Truex come up on that car and spun. It was Chastain, I think. Yep.
Do you know that? Do you know that?
What got you?
Do you know that if we were running 5-6, that might have put us all 3 of them in the top 5?
Yeah. What did Bowman finish 5th and 7th, 5th and 7th?
I think it's going to be 5-6.
So he did finish in front of Kyle Busch then.
We won 5-6 for that plus 700. What a shame. And plus 280 for Bowman and Larson to be in the top 5. What a shame that is. We almost picked up 20 units on the spreadsheet. Literally. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And if Kyle Larson doesn't hit the wall, Coop, and spin, we are guaranteed to catch that ticket.
If Denny Hamlin doesn't lose a lug nut and doesn't hit Cody Ware, then you could forget it too. So
that's
several ways you can look at it.
That's also true. What was Ricky? What were the odds on Ricky Stenhouse to finish in the top 3 today? You think 10-1?
Pretty good. Yeah, I mean, I think he was like plus 100 maybe to start the race, so to win. Well, like you said, not a good weekend.
Not a good weekend at all. Yeah.
Nice to see that people got some Chase Elliott at plus 10.
Yeah, sorry, guys.
Mikey got him at 12. Gnarly got him at 13. Yeah. Wonder what Marty and Ross were talking about. Like,
East Coast hit him at 6-1, 7-1, 9-1, 10-1, 12, 14, and 16.
damn,
I'll send you the PayPal for the tip, my guy.
that's how you buy a house in Jersey.
That's how you buy a house in Jersey. Oh, fuck. What a disappointing day.
And he says 6-1 twice. Oh, well. Dover was not our friend this year.
No. We hit for like 7.5 units on the spreadsheet, but we lost 1, 2, 3. So we made like 4.5 units from the sheet, but basically broke even with all the live bets we took on the day. Fuck, man. So close. That's all right. We'll be back next week. Where are we at? Darlington, right?
Yeah.
Trucks are back this week?
I think it's all three, I think.
Now, does Darlington have lights? They have night races, don't they?
I think so, if they're going to race the trucks there. But I can't say that 100% positively.
So I wonder if it's going to be a Saturday night race or like a Sunday afternoon race. Sunday afternoon.
Oh, yeah. The Cup is like at 3:30, I think, or something.
Yeah, and then so the Xfinity race, these Xfinity races at 1:30 in the afternoon, bro, kill me because I already go live at 6 for UFC. So Saturday, we're going to be live from 1 o'clock in the afternoon until 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, Friday night they have lights because the truck race starts at 7:30. Oh, wow. Walla took the John Rahm, Chase Elliott plus 925. Nice job.
Atta boy. It's crazy to think of all the madness that happened in that race, Coop. And we were one position away from absolutely, like, you could have taken a week's vacation on what we almost hit.
Yep. It's been like that a lot, man. Almost.
Oh, Sunday is Mother's Day too. Yeah. Well, Keg went live for every single holiday on the calendar the first 14 months because that's what I do. So we'll be live on Sunday for sure. You don't have to worry about that. At least me. Coop might be out to dinner with the family or something, but I'll be here.
All right.
All right. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to go live for the NBA playoff game later on for subscribers. Depends on how I feel. I don't know. Maybe. But if not, I hope you guys cash today. Hope you made some money. And yeah, we'll be back to try and get it next week. Everybody should check out Run Pure Bets. You know that. I don't have to explain it anymore. It's probably the best service you can get on earth for $60 a month. So I encourage everybody to check that out. And yeah, the live betting is just an extra $10 a week. So other than that, Coop, thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for taking the day off of work or leaving early today to keep the streak alive, me and you. And yeah, good luck today, boys. Whatever you guys are betting tonight in baseball, I'm sure Joey and JJ are going to get you home. Whatever's going on in basketball later, I'm sure Spread and Tyler are going to get you home. So I hope your action runs pure, and we will see you guys possibly next weekend. We'll see how it goes. Later.